everybody. So, while I'm still in this beautiful hotel room with my I always have it going on, y'all, okay? So, let's get down to business. Loose skin. Somebody asked about it in one of the groups that I'm in, so I just wanted to talk about it. Loose skin, let's talk about it, okay? Coach Webster's take on it. First of all, if you are morbidly overweight, which I was, I was 330 pounds, loose skin is the least of your worries, okay? That's the least of your problems at this point, all right? I was 330. I don't know what I am today because I did have me some ribs yesterday, okay? Not a lot, but had a couple of hamburger patties. Look, see there? There's some loose skin, right? There's some loose skin, a little bit, right? I got a little bit. Look at that, okay? But you also see, I want you to see something, all right? You see that? There's some loose skin, right? But it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. And it appears to be drawing up. Okay? So, this used to be more, all right? This arm was worse than the other one, okay? But you see how it's getting some muscle tone in there now? That wasn't there before. That was all just fat, okay? So, you see how the skin comes in right there with a little tan line, and then there's a little bit of loose skin under that, right? Do you think that bothers me in the slightest? No, it does not. Because I was 330 pounds, okay? And now I'm 175, all right? So, the health problems that I had at 330 pounds, if I had, look, see, that's a little bit of loose skin, okay? It's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. I would rather deal with a little bit of loose skin at 175 pounds than 330 pounds. So if it is in any way in your mind hindering you from thinking you want to lose weight because you might have some loose skin, loose skin ain't making you sick, okay? Look, okay, it's a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That doesn't bother me. I'm only noticing it because somebody asked a question, and so I want to give a response because it is something that really eats at you. Back in May, I was worried about that, worried about things that I didn't need to worry about. Uh-oh, somebody's knocking. I think it's the husband. Hold on. I may have to come back. It's you. All right.
Team Uzi.
I'm going to go downstairs right quick because I'm doing a coaching. Team Uzi. Hold on. hold on. Y'all know I always get distracted. Where's the hotel key? Somewhere. I don't know. Y'all just let me back in. Okay. So, the loose skin is the least of your problems, all right? So, yeah. So, you see, I ain't worried about no germs. I am wearing a bra, though, okay? So, I upgraded. Yeah. So, loose skin. Here's my theory on this, okay? If you are...
Andrew, they were close.
If you're morbidly obese, you got problems with metabolic syndrome, okay? You got problems probably like with your blood sugar and high blood pressure and, you got real problems when you're overweight, all right? And I know a lot of us have seen these videos. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on, let me get out of this elevator. Always doing too much. If I go out that door, I won't be able to get back in. All right, let's go this way, shall we? Walk fast. I didn't even drink my coffee upstairs. It's going to be cold by the time I get back. Oh, man, it's nice out here. Y'all know I do outside anyway. I should probably just restart the whole dang thing outside. Okay. Here we go. Coach Webster in her natural element. I'll probably shorten this video at some point. Okay, so, loose skin. All right, so yeah, if you're 330 pounds and are really big like that and you start to lose weight, yeah, you're gonna have some loose skin. But it's not like, if you're using fasting to get the weight off, you're not gonna have that kind of loose skin that you see these people having, where it's like these sheets of skin hanging off of them. And I have a theory on this, okay? We all know, well, the folks that are really into fasting, you know about autophagy. And you know about human growth hormone. I hope you know about that too, about how when you're fasting, your human growth hormone shoots through the roof, right? So that's basically your body building, like building blocks and tearing stuff down all at the same time. So here's my theory. You have to go all the way. You got to go all the way. You can't stop mid-transformation and then be like, well, it didn't take off the skin. If I stopped right now, I would say, well, yeah, it gave me loose skin, right? But no, being 330 pounds gave me loose skin, not losing weight. So here's my theory. I need to get down to the lowest body fat percentage I can, while building the muscle side up too. That way I'm changing my body composition from fat to muscle, right? So that my body can handle a lower body fat percentage, right? I'm not trying to be like anorexic, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change the body composition. So that's another reason why I focus on protein and stuff like that, because I want to build the strong, healthy body, the muscles underneath, while I'm burning the fat. Now, my theory is, if the body is smart enough to burn off 100, 200 pounds of fat, why couldn't it figure out how to burn off skin too? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Think about that. One doctor I was watching, and I don't remember who this doctor was, I couldn't even tell you, but I was researching loose skin because I had seen these videos and they kind of scared me a little bit too, you know, and not that it was going to stop me, but it was scaring me. So I got to research. I'm like Dr. Frankenstein and Frankenstein all at the same time. So, the monster. So the doctor had said something about, you know, your body, when it has this skin, like, you think of it as loose skin, but it's really, there's still fat deposits in there, right? And if there's still fat deposits in there, then the skin hasn't really gotten the signal yet that it needs to get rid of that skin, because it thinks it's still doing its job, right? You got to think of your body like a biodegradable machine. A living machine, okay? So you got to figure out how to operate your machine, but you can't treat it all the way like a machine, because you got to remember it's alive too, but it has certain programs that it runs. So it thinks it needs this extra skin because you were overweight. So the more of that fat that you burn off, eventually the body's going to realize it doesn't need that skin. And then through fasting, of course, you've got autophagy, which actually means self-eating. That's what autophagy means. So the longer that you fast, and really, especially with women, you kind of hit your autophagy sweet spot at about 72 hours. That's where you get the most, where you've already gotten the most bang for your buck. So that's why it's a good start place to restart. But my theory is that you got to get all the body fat down, the percentage of the body fat down as low as possible, right? So my goal is to get down to about 130, right? While building muscle, okay? So that way I'm not, you know, I want to be a strong 130, you know, and that may be smaller. I don't know, because I've never been that small. So I don't really know what that even looks like on me. But my goal is not necessarily to stay at that weight. My goal is to get to that weight, so that way the body will continue to eat off any of the excess skin. You know, I gotta let it finish the transformation, and then I'll be working with a fresh template, right? I'll be what the Lord intended me to be, instead of like what the world did to me when I ate all this sugar. Okay, so when I say sugar, I don't mean candy bars. I'm just talking about, they put sugar in everything. All those heavily processed foods are full of sugar. So that's why it's better to stick with more basic food like meat, vegetables, maybe fruit. I'm not really a fruit person, only because that's a lot of sugar, and it's gonna add, right now that's not for me. Now once I get all the weight off me, yeah, then we can start exploring a little bit of the more sweet side. But for now, for me, the less sugar the better. So, I say all that because I want you to understand that if you stop mid-transformation, okay, you're probably going to have looser skin, especially if you were a larger person, right? So, but I can empathize with you. There's people that take a lot of vitamin C. Vitamin C helps with tightening, rebuilding good skin. Protein helps with rebuilding. There's like those hair, skin, and nails type vitamins and stuff like that. But just, I mean, don't worry about it too. Don't let that be anything that hinders you. Because when I see myself, the skin is not making me feel any unattractive. You know, like it doesn't. It's not bothering me, and it sure don't seem to be bothering the hubs. You know, so I would say, don't let that hinder you. You just keep it moving, because that's what you need to do. You can. Worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario, I get down to 130 and I got some extra skin. I could go get it cut off if I wanted to, right? If I wanted to. They got body lifts. The people that literally do that for a living, and they cut it all off. But the point is, I'm not trying to go that route. And I feel like God told me that he ain't stopping, right? He don't stop until he's finished, right? So he's not going to stop me. I'm not going to stop midway, right? He's going to take me all the way to the end. I asked him to walk me to health wherever that was, and he was like, hold my Bible, I'm going to get you there, right? So I just know, I trust in that, and I understand that this is not going to, it's not going to end in some weird place, not unless I put the brakes on it, you know? So I'm just going to keep fasting, keep eating good on my refeeds. Like I said, I'm a protein, low-carb girl, and I'm going to trust the process, and I'm going to watch it go. And so, you know, as I keep going, you'll get to see my transformation, right? So we'll see, we'll explore this together, all right? If one day I'm like, you know what, I just can't handle it, I got to go get some surgery, I'll let you guys know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very transparent about this. I haven't seen a lot of people who have actually lost as much as I have lost to be able to tell you what, and been to the finish line. So I've seen a lot of people that will get to about 160, 170, and then they're like, well, I got loose skin, I got to go get myself chopped up. Well, if I wanted to be chopped up, I would have had the gastric bypass crap done a long time ago, right? But even that, I know too many people in my different groups that I'm in, and even in my group, where people have had those surgeries done, the stomach stuff, because they bought into it. And yeah, they lost some weight, because really it's just a forced fasting diet anyway, but they can't maintain it. And then now they're in fasting groups trying to figure out how to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? The way that's going to last. See, through this, I didn't do this through pills. I didn't do this through surgeries, right? So I learned something along the way, and I learned some good stuff, right? So if I ever start to gain weight, I know what to do, man. I weigh every day. That keeps my head in the game, okay? That's a weigh every day, keeps your head in the game. It's all about setting yourself up for success, okay? So that's going to be all for right now, because I got to go back in. We're on like a little thing right now, having some fun. Might go catch the pool or something. You know, I got a 2-piece now. All right, see, I'm even wearing, I wore a bikini to the pool yesterday. All right, so if I felt that bad about it, I wouldn't have done that. Now, I did have shorts on, right? And I would say my trouble area is really more in the stomach and like leg areas, but believe me, it's the least of your problems. You lose the weight, okay, keep going, go all the way, right? And then see where you're at then, okay? So find out whatever the optimal weight would be for your height and your, you know, kind of your frame size, right? So like, not the weight that you tell yourself you'd be okay being. Because I see too many people that are like, a lot of ladies, they may like be like 240, right? Well, I just want to be about 200. No, girl, that's still overweight. You know what I'm saying? That's still overweight. You don't want to be overweight. You want to be healthy. Now, you might like a little meat on your bones. That's fine. But you want to be healthy. And see, I don't necessarily want to be 130, because like I said, I don't know what that even looks like. I just want to get there for the skin. And then once the skin issue is completely resolved, then I can work on, finding whatever that weight is that my body really wants to be at, okay? So anyway, I got to get back in. I love you, and I'll talk to you ladies and guys later. Bye.